it was in a club, also was in another competition. The responsibility now is much bigger because you are the coach of a national team, and your national team, so you present a country. So it's also an honor, and I want to thank again the federation, technical director, president, and GS and so on, and the board to give me the trust. That means also they had a good impression of me after my first period when I was here. And so now we are facing this new challenge, and this will be great because again we will start directly with the qualifiers to play in 3 weeks in Uzbekistan. So it's directly go on a big competition, and it's a big challenge. So let's go for it. Yeah, the question why is always a feeling, you know. Why you choose your husband, why you choose your wife, it's about feeling. And the last period I was here in the football, I was here in Nepal, I was here almost 2 months, and the feeling was good. So then also when there is a question who is coming from this direction, and it was again from Nepal and from the federation, because you must know, you can see also in my CV, the highest position for myself, maybe not for another coach, but is working for a federation, is working for a country. Yeah, you have clubs, but working for a country is for all the football players and coaches also. So that's why we discussed a little bit, and after this discussion, I had still the good feeling, and I say yes for this new challenge.
Can you transfer that feel-good factor to the...
Working good together, even with my staff, not only for the players, even good with the direction, and this good feeling must go on. Yeah, and yeah, I'm sure I will do this. Yeah.
What do you know about the Nepali women's football team? I'm sure that you study a lot about the Nepali team.
Yeah, I watched a lot of games already the last times now, after we had a accord together. I watched also the games, I won game in Thailand. It's a good impression. But training with them, after the first 2 trainings, you will have always a more total impression. Because now also when I saw the games, not everybody is playing. I was this morning already here to see the under-20 camp. They also had a friendly game in the camp, and I already have directly another impression. So I will follow all the games, we will train a lot, and so I will see the capacities from the players, and then yeah, what I told yesterday also with the GS and the secretary and the rest of the board is that things will change. Otherwise, if I don't change, I don't have to be here. Yeah. So, and the changes, they will give effect, hopefully in short term, but for sure on long term. Yeah. And things will change. The way we will play, maybe the selection of the players, and so on. Yeah. Tomorrow is the first session, yeah. But we will make a lot of time, we'll discuss also open training that you can come and so on, yeah. Tomorrow I want to do it with the players by myself because it's the first time, yeah, so I have a close contact. But we make open training, I have no secrets. And football has no secrets. You have seen the Champions League final, football has no secrets. That's the most beautiful part of the football.
Because you are the first Nepal football. So how do you see the possibilities and challenges of Nepali women's football? Because we haven't won any trophy yet. How do you see the possibilities and challenges?
First of all, as a coach and from my experience you have to be realistic. Yeah, and trophies. If you are now, and always give to big competitions, if you're now the Spanish competition of things, you can only have trophies with the best teams. Yeah, you can only be champion with Real Madrid, Atletico or something, not with Getafe, maybe. So that is not a challenge. The challenge is to bring good structure, to bring development by players in this country also, and we have already a few players who play abroad, and maybe it will help for them also motivation. Also for myself, I can help them maybe in their future. So I will give them maybe some hope, more hope. There will be also more contact from abroad. Scouts will come. Other scouts, they will, yeah, for sure they will call me if there was no good talent. I will say, come, you have to watch by yourself and come. So it will break some walls now. It will open the perspective and yeah. So the comfort zone where we always in work will be a little bit different. It's always a shock when there's a new coach coming, but it's always a shock when a coach from abroad comes. Yeah, and yeah. So I hope that this is a positive shock in all ways. Yeah.
What do you say about like Preeti, like good captain Angela, Samba, striker Samba?
Yeah, I will not. I have an idea, but I will not talk about these individual players because this morning I already have seen a few talents in under 20, and I will invite them already for the camp for the 18. So we will make open walls, open doors for everybody, and an individual, like I said in my first words, it is the team is so important, yeah. And in the team, you have for sure you have vedette and you have better players for sure, but they must work for the team. That's the most important thing, yeah. So let's see what will happen. Can you repeat? Can you stand up because yeah, this air conditioning is a little bit or. Yeah, for sure. That's one of the aims of me. I have to bring maybe more players to abroad because this bring the national team to a higher level, and because the local players they can learn from these players, but they must bring this experience in a positive way, yeah, and not like the star or something else. And you can always be a star in wherever in football, but a positive star, yeah. Yeah, directly. You start to play games to win. You don't go on the field to win not. Yeah, that's the point. So I need to form winners. I need to form a team that have winners and that want to win. But I spoke already a lot with the technical staff yesterday and with the technical director and so on. We have the will to win. So that's already very important. We want to win. Yeah. But now we have to be realistic. What is our aim? What can we win the World Cup? No. Can we win another champion? Yes, but which champion? So what is realistic? And then from that step, go on step by step.
How do you see the 6 teams of these regions, like sub-Saharan? How do you see?
Yeah, I'm not concentrating directly on all these teams. I know the names and we will see. First, I will very concentrate and do the good job. We are now preparing Uzbekistan. Yeah. So Sri Lanka and Laos and Uzbekistan is the most important thing, and we will analyze. We will start already to watch this game with the technical staff who is playing Uzbekistan, Laos, and so on, and then we will see. But it's also important to have a good eye on your team. Yeah, you can analyze all the teams. Don't forget they analyzed Barcelona 10 years, 5 years, and Messi and all the rest they won every time. Yeah, even the analyzer. It's your team also. Very important to give good attention to your team.
Coach, I think we're just 20 days short of the tournament, which we are going to Uzbekistan. So, how much, how much trouble are you facing right now? How much problematic is it for you? How much, challenging is it for you in the upcoming 20 days to reach your target?
First of all, it's not problematic. It's just fun that we have now directly something. To play for, to train for. Even if I arrive now and there is no challenge in coming weeks or something, the training will be a little bit less, players. But now we have a challenge, so the concentration should be there from the first moment in meetings and on the field, out of the field. So it's very nice to come now. Yeah, and I've seen the game against Thailand. they want. There are a lot of players they want. So the challenge is positive.
Well, actually, do it. Well, actually,
What are the things you want to change in the Nepali national women's team? You have talked about the changes you want to make. So, what are the changes you want to make?
We will talk after in the second or the third press conference. I gave my list already. We talked, but they were already shocked a little bit in the federation. No, we will change the way we train, the way we will play, the way the selection will be gone, the way the technical staff is formed, and so on. Yeah, you need quality. Yeah, you want trophies. How can you get trophies with quality? Quality by players, quality by staff, quality by people around me who follow. Okay, we have to be realistic. You cannot drive the Porsche from the first day. Maybe you have to drive first another car, and then you can drive a Porsche. You understand? So it's always the attention to be on the highest level, but also realistic. How can I come there? Yeah. What is the timeline? Where we should be now? Okay, if we don't win, I never talk about this, but we need to be realistic. Now we have Uzbekistan. After Uzbekistan, we have next step and next step and next step. Yeah? And we will change a lot. And the players that will, from the journalists to give an answer, you can talk with players then what will change already.
So from what I gather is like in the upcoming 20 days, it's possible for you to implant your philosophy in the team. Is it so?
Yeah.
In the upcoming 20 days.
Yeah.
What is the philosophy?
It's national team. I worked already in national team, so it's not the first time. I worked in Algeria national team, I worked in Hungary, and with Zoboszlai, and with Magrez, big stars, and in China, and so on. Also for a national team coach, imagine I give you an example. When you was head coach of Belgium for a few years ago, and you have De Bruyne, who come from Manchester City, and you have Lukaku, who came from, at that moment, from Chelsea or something. And so they also come only for 9 days. Yeah, 9-10 days you have, the international break. So also there at that moment. So it's about quality also from the players, how good they are to understand. It's not only sometimes with the feet, it's also the quality, how good they are. Yeah, and we have 3 weeks. So I hope after 3 weeks, then you feel where you want to go, in which direction, how you want to play. The implementation will be there, the rest will follow. Yeah.
उहाँको सिभी उहाँले काम गरेको पर्दैन सबै चिजले गर्दाखेरि हो किनभने हामीसँग 21 जना कोचहरूले अप्लाई गर्नुभएको थियो हैन 21 जनामा चाहिँ हामीले 10 जना 5 जना गर्दै 2 जनासँग चाहिँ हामीले भर्चुअली इन्टरभ्यु पनि लियौं हैन उहाँसँगको नलेज उहाँको चाहिँ कोचिङ एक्सपिरियन्सले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यसपछि उहाँको चाहिँ यहाँ एनएसएलमा हेरिसकेपछि उहाँले पहिला हेड कोच हाम्रो बेन्चको लागि पनि अप्लाई गर्नुभएको थियो हैन त्यसले गर्दाखेरि एनएसएलमा हेरिसकेपछि उहाँको वे अफ सबै कोचिङ ट्रेनिङ त्यो उ गरिसकेपछि हामीले एउटा टेक्निकल टिम बसिसकेपछि एउटा डिसिजनमा पुगेको हो हाई प्रोफाइलको पनि हुन्छ आधार अब त्यसलाई त फाइनेन्शियली पनि हामीले हेर्नुपर्छ हैन हाई प्रोफाइलको ल्याउँदा हाउ मच वी हैव टु पे हैन मैले 2-4 जनासँग कुरा पनि गरेँ इन्डिभिजुअली हैन कुरा गर्दाखेरि त्यो बियोन्ड द एक्सपेक्टेसन थियो हैन त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ अब सबै चीजलाई चाहिँ आधार मानेर चाहिँ यो गरेको
विशेष त यहाँले राख्नुभएको प्रश्नलाई केही अब मैले बोल्ने क्रममा जस्तो एउटा हामीले नेपाली महिला फुटबलमा आज हाम्रो एउटा ऐतिहासिक दिन पनि हो। कोचको हिसाबले अघिल्लो समयमा अरू कोच भए तापनि अफिसियल हिसाबले कोचकै नियुक्ति चाहिँ अहिले हामीले आज हिजोबाट चाहिँ नियुक्ति सुरु गरेको छौँ। यो अवश्य पनि नेपाली फुटबलको लागि एउटा नयाँ सुरुवात हो र नेपाली फुटबलको जुन हामीले एउटा लक्ष्य 27देखि 31को जुन राखेको छौँ त्यो मिसनलाई पुरा गर्न चाहिँ अहिलेको यो कोच नियुक्तिले एउटा ठुलो सफलता मिल्छ भन्ने हामीलाई विश्वास छ। र हामीसँग केही चुनौतीहरू मध्येमा अघि कोचले पनि सबै कुरा राख्नुभयो होला, जस्तो साफको हामी च्याम्पियन बन्नेदेखि लिएर अहिले जुन एएफसीको जुन टुर्नामेन्टहरू छ त्यसमा हामी सेकेन्ड राउन्डसम्म कसरी जान सक्छौँ अथवा त्यसमा हाम्रो कसरी चाहिँ टप ऱ्याङ्किङ आउन सक्छौँ भन्ने जुन मिसनहरू छ यो मिसनमा पक्कै पनि कोचको लामो अनुभवले पक्कै पनि राम्रो काम गर्छ। र अघि हरिजीले पनि भन्नुभयो यो छान्ने क्रममा अब नेपाली फ्रेन्डली हिसाबले चाहिँ इकोनोमिक होस् हरेक हिसाबले चाहिँ के बेटर हुन्छ भन्ने कुराहरू पक्कै पनि टेक्निकल टिमले सबै कुराहरू चाहिँ विश्लेषण गरेर उहाँहरूको नाम सिफारिस गर्नुभएको होला। जहाँसम्म मलाई लाग्छ यो कन्ट्र्याक्टको समय भनेको जुनसुकै कोचको पनि हामीले 1 वर्षको लागि जुन एग्रिमेन्ट गर्छौँ र उहाँको पनि एग्रिमेन्ट हिजोदेखि 1 वर्षको लागि भएको छ। र अर्को कुरो जुन यहाँले सेलेरी बेसको कुराहरू गर्नुभयो कति कुराहरू चाहिँ के छ भने हामीले फ्रेन्डली उहाँहरू बिचमा चाहिँ हामी बिचमा एउटा आन्तरिक सहमति के हो भने उहाँहरू र हामी बिचमा चाहिँ तलबको केस होस् चाहे अन्य विषयहरूमा चाहिँ सुविधा केसमा चाहिँ बाहिर नल्याउँ भन्ने एउटा आन्तरिक सहमति हुन्छ। यसले गर्दाखेरि होला फेरि अब हेर्नुहोस् अब हाम्रो कन्टेस्टमा कोचहरू जुन लेभलमा ल्याएर जति पैसा दिनुभयो पनि एउटा भलिन्टियर जस्तो पनि हुन्छ होइन। कसैको अपेक्षा चाहिँ 10 लाख होला, हामीले 5 लाख दिएर उहाँको 5 लाख रुपियाँ त भलिन्टियरै जस्तो हो। र पनि उहाँले पनि एउटा सर्वप्रथम त नेपाली फुटबललाई महिला फुटबललाई कसरी माथि लान सकिन्छ भन्ने मेन मिसनको साथमा आउनुभएको छ। तलबभन्दा पनि उहाँले जुन आफ्नो क्षमता र एउटा नेपाली फुटबललाई कसरी अगाडि बढाउँ भन्ने जुन मिसन छ त्यसलाई नै उहाँले पूर्ण रूपमा अगाडि बढाउने छ। र अन्य विषयहरू चाहिँ समय आएपछि फेरि यहाँ छलफल गर्दै सार्वजनिक गर्दैछौँ। म अहिले यति चाहिँ जानकारी गराएँ यहाँलाई। यहाँले जस्तो यो फुटबलको विषयमा कि यस सुविधाको विषयमा यसमा फुटबलको विषयमा त अब हामीले भनेको अघि जब जुन यहाँलाई मिसनहरू मैले जानकारी गराएँ जस्तो हामीसँग अहिले मुख्य चुनौतीहरूमा हामीले एएफसी एसिया कप छनौटको महत्त्वपूर्ण जुन तयारीमा हामी छौँ होइन। हामी जस्तो अहिलेको लाओससँगको जुन एउटा अहिले टुर्नामेन्ट छ त्यस्तै उज्बेकिस्तान श्रीलङ्का जस्ता बलियो टिमहरू हामीसँग छ। यो टिममा चाहिँ हामीले कसरी चाहिँ हाम्रो जो त्यो ग्रुपको चाहिँ फर्स्ट हुने अहिले मेन कुरा त यही टार्गेट त्यही मिसनलाई लिएर हामी अगाडि बढिरहेछौँ भने साथको विषयलाई नै हामीले अगाडि बढिरहेछौँ। त्यही मिसनमा उहाँले काम गर्नुहुन्छ भन्ने
अब हँसाइरहेको छ भन्दाखेरि अलिकति हाँसेर जवाब दिउँ भनेर पहिल्यै तपाईँहरूले पनि देखिसक्नु भएको थियो। यदि हामीसँग चाहिँ प्रो लाइसेन्स कोच आएको खण्डमा चाहिँ उहाँले नै एसिस्टेन्ट कोच गर्छु भन्ने कुराहरू राखिसक्नु भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अहिले उहाँको टेक्निकल टिममा चाहिँ हेड कोच उहाँ भइहाल्नुभयो, एसिस्टेन्ट कोच राजेन्द्र तामाङ, त्यसपछि भगवती थापा अनि गोलकिपर कोच चाहिँ सुरज। हजुर एकजना एएफसीको रुल्स एन्ड रेगुलेसन अनुसार चाहिँ तपाईँको महिला कोच चाहिँ मस्ट चाहिने भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि सम्भवतः भगवतीलाई नै अगाडि चाहिँ गरेर गर्ने कुराहरू भइरहेछ अहिले होइन टेक्निकल कमिटीसँग। त्यो डिसिजन चाहिँ हाम्रो बाँकी छ अहिलेसम्मको लागि। उहाँको टिम चाहिँ त्यही हो। त्यो फिजियो टिम म्यानेजर त्यो नियुक्ति गर्ने मेरो उस रोल एन्ड रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटीमा परेन होइन। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ म प्रबन्धकजीलाई मिलाउने भनेको चाहिँ अलिकति बुझेन
ठ्याक्कै
ओके
अहिलेको वास्तविकता चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि हिजो उहाँले मेन कोचको रूपमा चाहिँ रायजी काम गरिरहनु भएको अवस्थाले र लामो यो बिचको अनुभवहरू उहाँसँग छ टिम पनि उहाँले धेरै टुर्नामेन्टसँग जोडिनु भएको हिसाबले पनि जस्तो अहिले फेरि नयाँ हेड कोच आइसकेपछि यो ग्यापलाई चाहिँ हामीले कसरी फुलफिल गर्ने र उहाँलाई पनि एकैचोटि बाइपास गर्दाखेरि केही टेक्निकल समस्या पनि आउन सक्छ कि भनेर उहाँलाई चाहिँ केही समय के अरे सेकेन्ड ऱ्याङ्किङमै लगेर भए पनि जाउँ भन्ने हिसाबले नै हो र अब मेन कुरो चाहिँ अहिले हाम्रो टार्गेट भनेको एउटा एसिस्टेन्ट कोच बढ्यो भन्दा पनि हाम्रो टिम चाहिँ कसो गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ लङ टर्ममा राम्रो हुन्छ र कसरी चाहिँ म्यानेज गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने नै मुख्य उद्देश्य नै हो र यसलाई यसरी लिइदिनु पनि आउँदैन अब यस्तो अहिलेको जस्तो प्रो लाइसेन्स अनिवार्य गरिसकेपछि त उहाँले अब आफै पनि स्वीकारिसक्नु भएछ होइन त्यो हिसाबले हेर्दाखेरि के देखिन्छ भने उहाँसँग प्रो भएर उहाँ आफैले त्यसैमा इस्टाब्लिस हुनुहुन्थ्यो होला तर त्यो नभइसकेपछि त उहाँले एउटा एसिस्टेन्ट कोचको रूपमा चाहिँ आइसक्नु भएको छ र उहाँको अनुभवहरूलाई पनि अहिले हामी अगाडि लिएर जाउँ भन्ने हिसाबले नै अहिले उहाँलाई हामी राखिरहेको
पुरुषको लागि हजुर
होइन अब अहिले यस्तो भनौँ न हिजोसम्मको अवस्थामा चाहिँ अब टिम म्यानेजर जो हुनुहुन्थ्यो अब अहिले त हामीले घोषणा गरिसकेको अवस्था होइन अब फेरि आजै भनिहाल्नु छिटो पनि हुन्छ होला होइन अब टिम जाने तयारीको समय आइसकेपछि जुन सबै खेलाडीदेखि लिएर सम्पूर्ण जुन टिमहरू घोषणा हुन्छ त्यसमा अवश्य पनि टिम म्यानेजर लगायत सम्पूर्णको नाम लगाइहाल्छ र अब त्यसमा चाहिँ हिजोको पर्फर्मेन्सको हिसाबले कुन कुन के छ त्यो कुराहरू चाहिँ फेरि सचिवालयसँग बसेर त्यसको विश्लेषण गरेर उहाँको हिजोको पर्फर्मेन्सहरू हेरेर नै हुने हो र यसलाई चाहिँ अहिले नै अब यो फल्ला भनिहाल्दाखेरि फेरि वार्षिक रूपमा त टिम म्यानेजरहरू तोकिने होइन पनि होइन कति अब हाम्रो प्र्याक्टिस के छ भने एउटा म्याच पिछेको होइन एउटा इभेन्टको हिसाबले पनि छ त्यो हिसाबले पनि के होला अब त्यो चाहिँ तपाईँलाई समय आएपछि हामीले जानकारी गराउनेछ
मेरो प्रश्न हो यहाँले यस्तो सम्भवत नेपाली फुटबलले नेसनल महिला प्रोफाइलै जस्तो उहाँ जस्तो हाई प्रोफाइल ल्याउँदाखेरि नेपाली फुटबलको महिलामा चाहिँ
फिफा सबैको चाहिँ रुल एन्ड रेगुलेसन हो नेसनल टिम ह्यान्डलिङ गर्ने बित्तिकै प्रो लाइसेन्स आवश्यकता भएको कारणले अहिले हामीसँग नेपाली कोचेसहरू प्रो लाइसेन्स हुनुहुन्न होइन त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अर्को विषय चाहिँ अब हाई प्रोफाइल कोचेस ल्याउँदाखेरि चाहिँ तपाईँको चाहिँ उहाँको एक्सपिरियन्सबाट पनि कोचेसहरूले पनि केही सिक्न सक्नुहुन्छ टिमलाई पनि केही फाइदा हुन्छ समग्र नेपाली फुटबललाई फाइदा हुन्छ भन्ने हिसाबले नै हामीले चाहिँ उहाँलाई चुज गरेको जस्तो लाग्छ
Yeah, we go back to the football, because it was about my technical staff, if I understand very well.
So, the three fixtures we have for the Asian qualifiers, and last, they are bit winnable fixtures. But if you talk about Uzbekistan, they are one of the most dangerous teams we're playing against. So, is it possible? We are talking 24 days before our fixtures. Is it possible that we can beat Uzbekistan and
Yes, everything is possible in football. Yeah, at that moment, we will see. We will talk after 5th of July. But everything is possible. Maybe they have also a player who is injured. Maybe we play good. We don't know. We don't know now. But the challenge must be beat Uzbekistan. But first of all, beat the two first games opponents, Laos and Sri Lanka, because you can talk only about Uzbekistan and you lost a game before. So in football, it's always game by game. Yeah, next game. But it's our bigger challenge to come closer to this kind of countries. Yeah.
sorry for writing it. So, what actually made you take this job?
Yeah, I already, in the beginning, I had the chance to talk a little bit more. It's the feeling. The feeling was good. My last job was here in Nepal. So in the same way, I had a request if I was interested in this position. And so from there on, we started to talk about, and we had the conclusion that I can help the country, because now it's not a club, it's the country. And like I say, the most beautiful position for me as a football coach is working for a federation.
One last question. What can the fans expect from you? What kind of performance can you deliver for the team?
Well, I will tell you after 1 week training, after 1 day training. Tomorrow we start. But what we can expect, we can only expect, I hope, everything must go in quality. It's national team, so we have to work in pyramid, yeah? Not in quantity. Quantity is on the base, but now it's in quality. So also the players, they have to deserve to play in the national team. And if they play in the national team, they have to be proud to be there. So I have to feel also if some players want or don't want. It's not because you have quality that you are a good national team player, yeah? So let's see after 1 week, and then I give the evaluation already. We can have a new press conference. Thank you everybody.
धन्यवाद पत्रकार साथीहरू, हामीले आज यहाँलाई हाम्रो निमन्त्रणलाई स्वीकार गरिदिनु भएकोमा र हाम्रो यस संस्थाको आफ्नो धारणाहरू र कोचको आफ्नो धारणाहरू जुन इन्ट्रेक्सन कार्यक्रम हो, यसले चाहिँ पक्कै पनि नेपाली महिला फुटबललाई अगाडि बढाउन अथवा हाम्रो जुन मिसन छ 27 देखि 21 को त्यसले अवश्य पनि हाम्रो सहयोग पुग्नेछ भन्ने हामीले आशा राखेको छौँ। र अहिले हाम्रो यस कार्यक्रम समाप्त भएको जानकारी गराउँछु र अब यस पछाडि हामीले केही खाजाको व्यवस्था गरेको हुँदाखेरि सम्पूर्ण साथीहरूलाई होस्टेल तर्फबाट दिन आउने गर्दछ। र धन्यवाद।
यहाँ छ है तपाईँहरूको हतियार?